صاحبي عشنا وشفنا والزمن غير الزمن فيه النفوس الغاوية ما تكترث بذنوبها دايم تصر بذنبها.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. It's your brother bro Hajji coming to you on my YouTube page. It's just a video to sort of give you an incitement into a certain topic at hand that I've currently was reviewing for about a week now. But I just wanted to put it all together. But just so that we're obviously on the same page. It's a new page, as you know. There's a lot of ideas that we've put forward. We've thought consultation. There's a lot of, we're sort of planning it out slowly. We're still planting our foot on the ground in connection to this. So just bear with us. We are, gathering so much ideas, and it's just trying to fit in the time and trying to make sure that we all are, seeing eye to eye. So again, barakallahu feekum to all those who follow me on Facebook. It's Bro Hajji on Facebook. All the messages I've received, the support, the du'as are well needed, and Allah barik feekum to every single one of you. Also Instagram, Bro Hajji 2018. Follow me, share, send it out. I'm here to stay, bi'idhnillah. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, to those who are curious. But let's get to the topic at hand. Now, what I want to prove today, I put up a Facebook post earlier from one of the mu'ammams. And he was narrating the hadith, and I didn't translate it at the time because I wanted to fit it in with the genre at hand. And what you have to appreciate as well is that if I was to present a narration and they would say, well, it's rejected, or we don't accept it. But what I wanted to sort of narrow down is that your scholars are using these narrations and they're transmitting it to the audience. So it is applicable. They are applying this. They are trying to use this as evidence for themselves to sort of diminish or degrade certain people and certain places. So that's a little hint. So let's get to the narration at hand, and narrations, should I say. So first and foremost, we'll go through the first one, the one that the Mu'ammam was quoting, and this is Basair al-Darajat fi Manaqib al Muhammad. Now this Basair al-Darajat is, if not, I think the Shia scholars say it's the oldest Imamiyya work. Before Kafi, before Qummi, before anything, this was the oldest. And the scholar's name is Muhammad Hassan al-Saffar, and Saffar al-Qummi from Qum, died at Hijri 290. So let's get to the hadith, or the actual narration, which that Mu'ammam was quoting. Page 354. Page 354 from Basair al-Darajat. Here it is. Here's the narration here. Okay? So I'll read it out to you. So you could check it up. The chain's there. Obviously Basair al-Darajat. And he mentions, this is from Abi Basir. Abi Basir, one of the major companions of Abi Abdillah. And he says, and hadith number 4, here it is here again. He says, Hajjtu ma'a Abi Abdillah. He goes, I made Hajj with Abi Abdillah. So they went to Hajj. فَلَمَّا كُنَّا فِي الطَّوَافِ. He goes, as we were making tawaf around the Kaaba, قُلْتَ لَهُ, and I said to him, جِعِلْتُ فِدَاكَ. May I be sacrificed for you, Ya Ibn Rasulullah. Oh, son of Rasulullah, meaning his progeny. يَغْفِرُ اللَّهُ لِهَذَا الْحَرْقِ. Like he was amazed. Like, there's so many people, and he goes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to forgive these people. So Abi Abdillah responded by saying, فَقَالَ Ya Aba Basir, oh Aba Basir, Inna akthar man tara. He goes, the majority of what you see, kirdatun wa khanazir. So what the majority of the people you see are monkeys and pigs. Okay? Would this be something that Abi Abdillah would say for the Hujjaj? That what you see, the majority of them are monkeys and pigs. So to Isa, to the intellectual Shia, now I know where you get this monkey from. Why you call us monkeys. So I thought it was out of ignorance, but in reality, I think you get it from here. This is where you get it from. Basair al-Darajat, this narration here, where he goes, Akthar من ترى كردة وخنازير, apes and pigs. قال, so then Abu Basir said, قلت له, I said to him, أرانيهم, show me them. So he goes, so Abu Basir narrated this, قال فتكلم بكلمات, so Abi Abdullah said some words, ثم أمر يده على بصري, and he put his hands on my eyes, so he covered his eyes. فرأيتهم كردة وحنازير. He goes, I seen monkeys and pigs. So those people that I saw earlier on were transformed from that particular action that Abi Abdullah did. They were monkey and pigs. فحالني ذلك, and their state was like that. فحالني, and my state was like that. فحالني ذلك. Then he goes, ثم, so my state was like that as well. ثم أمر يده على بصري, then he did the same thing again, put his hands on his eyes. فرأيتهم, فحالني ذلك, I didn't even get the double check. فحالني ذلك. ثم أمر يده على بصري, then he put his hands on my eyes again. فرأيتهم كما كانوا في مرأة أولى, and I've seen them in the same state as I've seen them before. Moving on, he just goes that Abi Abdullah said to him after Ya Aba Muhammad, so he's got kunyatain, he's got two kunyas, Aba Basir and Aba Muhammad. He goes, Aba Muhammad, Antum fil Jannah. He goes, you guys are in Jannah. I mean, the Shia, you guys are in Jannah. And he goes, Wallahi la yajtama'u fil nar minkum thalatha. And from you, no three of you will enter the fire. La wallahi wa la ithnan, and not two of you in the fire. La wallahi wa la wahid. So the crux of the matter here is, Abi Abdullah apparently said that those people who were making tawaf in Mecca were monkeys and pigs. Is this what you accept for Abi Abdullah, calling the Hujjaj monkeys and pigs? It's up to you. If you want to accept that, it's entirely up to you. Now we're going to move on to other narrations that are going to highlight how the 12 Shias degrade Mecca and Medina. So before I do that, I'm going to present a quote from Hur al-Amali in Wasa'il al-Shia by Hur al-Amali, who died 1104. So I'm not going to quote the narration, I'm just going to quote him, what he says. So Wasa'il al-Shia, Hur al-Amali quotes the narration, and I'm going to get to the narrations later. This is another topic that we've got planned for you later on. So we're going to put everything together. We don't want to make it too long, but we're going to separate topics by topics. So he says here, Aqul, I say. So he's talking about, after quoting the hadith, he says Aqul. And then he goes, وَقَدْ رَأَى Ibn Kulawayhi فِي الْمِزَارِ. He goes, there's been narrations by Ibn Kulawayhi فِي الْمِزَارِ. أحاديث كثيرة جدا, a lot of narrations. في ثواب زيارة الحسين عليه السلام. So there's loads of narrations in this book called Mizar. Okay? Now, Hur al-Amali is basically referring you to this book. And Hur al-Amali is before. So, Wasa'il al-Shia, and we've obviously quoted Hur al-Amali, we've quoted that narration of Basair al-Darajat. There you go, here you go. So, the book he was referring to was this one here, Kamil al-Ziyarat, al-Mizar, as you can see. Kamil al-Ziyarat by al-Kulay. He basically died in the 4th century. So, Basair al-Darajat was 3rd century, 290. He died 367 Hijri, which was the 4th century, and Hur al-Amali died 1104, which was after. Let's go to the narration, which we will tie everything in together. Okay, so this is under page 172 from Al-Kamil Al-Ziyarat. Okay, let's go into it. Oh my god, when you want to find something, there you go. Okay, so here it is. Kamil Al-Ziyarat. This is hadith number 535, and the hadith in question says Hakim ibn Dawood and Salama ibn Khattab and Ibrahim ibn Muhammad and Ali ibn Ma'la and Ishaq ibn Yazdad. قال أتى رجل أبا عبد الله فقال, and a man came to Abi Abdullah and said. So basically this man came to Abi Abdullah and basically said, he goes, I've basically struck gold and silver. So basically, in everything, I've achieved gold and silver, and I've cleared me debts. So I've basically cleared me debts. So he goes, I'm gonna now go to Mecca. فقلت انزل Mecca. So he's advising Abi Abdullah that he's gonna go to Mecca. What does Abi Abdullah say? Here it is here. He goes, فقال لا تفعل. Don't do that. Don't go to Mecca. So Abi Abdullah, in the first Basair al-Darajat, called the Hujjaj apes and pigs, monkeys and pigs. And now a companion of his wants to go to Mecca, and he goes, don't go. Don't do this. What did the Prophet ﷺ say? He said in the hadith, according to Ahl Sunnah, he goes, وَلَا تَشُدُّ الرِّحَالَ إِلَّا إِلَى ثَلَاثٍ مَسَاجِدٍ. Don't travel except to 3 mosques. Masjid al-Haram, wa Masjid al-Aqsa, wa Masjid al-Hada. To Masjid al-Haram, to Masjid al-Aqsa in Quds, and this mosque here, meaning his own. وَلَا تَشُدُّ الرِّحَالَ إِلَّا ثَلَاثٍ مَسَاجِدٍ. So, when he goes, لا تفعل, what does he say? He goes, فَإِنَّ أَهْلَ الْمَكَّةِ يَكْفُرُونَ بِاللَّهِ جَهْرًا. He goes, the people of Mecca disbelieve in Allah openly. So first the Hujjaj, monkeys and pigs. And now he's saying, don't travel, don't go to Mecca, because the people of Mecca disbelieve in Allah openly. So he's obviously responding now. It is again. فَقُلْتُ فَفِي حَرَمَ رَسُولُ اللَّهِ صلى الله عليه وسلم. Because there also is the Haram of Rasulullah صلى الله عليه وسلم, Medina. So what did he respond by saying? قَالَ هُمْ شَرٌ مِّنْهُمْ. The people of Medina are more evil than the people of Mecca. So he was obviously a bit shocked, so he goes, قُلْتُ فَأَيْنَ. Where should I go then? Where should I refer to? Where should I head off? Look what he says. So leave Mecca, leave Medina. Meccan people, the Ahl Mecca, يَكْفُرُونَ بِاللَّهِ جَهْرًا. They disbelieve in Allah openly. And the people of Medina, what does he say? هُمْ شَرٌ مِّنْهُمْ. And they're more evil than the people of Mecca. Go figure. So where does he need to go? So you can't go to the Holy Land. You can't go to the Haramain. Where shall he go? Look at this. Look what he directs him. قال عليك بالعراق الكوفة or عليك بالعراق الكوفة. Go to Kufa in Iraq, or go to Iraq and go to Kufa. فإن بركة. And in Kufa it's barakah. So Mecca has no barakah. Mecca يكفرون بالله جهرا. They disbelieve in Allah openly. Medina they're the worst. هم شر منهم, worse than the people of Mecca. But you know what? Go to Kufa. فإنها بركة. So then he carries on, and he basically goes, if you go there, وإلى جانبها قبر, there's a grave there. So leave the Kaaba, leave the Haram, but there's a grave there. إن جانبها قبر ما أتاه مقروبا. Whoever comes there who's distressed, قط, very distressed, ولا ملحوف إلا فرج الله عنه. So